Hi, I'm Denise. I'm the Marketing and Admissions Manager here at the Northern College of Acupuncture.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a final year student here at the Northern College of Acupuncture.
And I'm stepping out of my role at the college to talk to you about being a patient at the NCA, actually, in a success story with Sam here. Because earlier on in the year, I had some problems with an RSI, repetitive stress injury, on my elbow. This was really mainly because during lockdown, when we were working from home, I was using quite a flat mouse. And also because we weren't taking as many breaks or you had as many interruptions as you would normally have when you were working in college, I was just basically all day sitting, clicking on my mouse, concentrating on my work. And what I didn't realise that was the pain that I was feeling in my elbow was actually a repetitive stress injury. And when I got back to college, it seemed to get worse and worse. So although actually we ergonomically sorted me out with a proper mouse and a wrist pad, I did still need some treatment for my elbow. One of the big advantages of being working here at the college is being able to get some acupuncture. And that's where Sam came in, because actually, Sam, you're in your final year here at the Northern College of Acupuncture, aren't you?
It's flown by.
Yeah, absolutely. And you were my student who treated me for about 6 treatments, and and successfully treated my arm. So now everything is absolutely hunky dory. But Sam, maybe talk a little bit about what you did, how you approached my treatment.
Yeah, so because it was mainly pain with what you came up with, well, one of the main things I did was I sort of palpated sort of main channels along the body. And with you, it was the large intestine channel and also Sanjiao and some small intestine channel running up the back of the arm. And I noticed that by appointment, I think number 3, that around here it was particularly warm to the touch. And at the time we've been having some rather warm weather, and that seemed to make it worse. So from a Chinese medicine perspective, that's what we'd call hot bee syndrome. And I was able to adjust your treatment plan accordingly and ultimately improve it.
We had a little bit of a funny moment though, didn't we, when you've been sort of checking my pulses. Maybe sort of tell people what happens with pulses and why we check those as far as a Chinese medicine diagnosis is concerned.
So with pulses, we don't just check the pulses to see what's going on now, but also what possibly may have caused it and where it's possibly going with the pathology overall. So it's kind of like Christmas Carol, like goes to Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future, that sort of thing. So the pulse plays a big part in our diagnosis.
And I think that one of our practitioners, one of our supervisors, Cheng here, felt our pulse, and I think she wasn't sure we actually had a pulse.
yeah, she was a little bit concerned.
She was a bit concerned, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a bit concerned, but look, if you're alive, you've got a pulse. You just got to find it.
And why do you think she was so concerned? What do you think was going on with that?
Well, without making you feel too bad,
I know.
It was a very deep pulse, and it was quite deficient, especially for someone that had heat going on in their system. But overall, I think she was exaggerating a little bit. But I remember particularly after the final treatment, your pulse was a lot stronger, and I think we were all quite satisfied that we could feel the full pulse by the end of it.
That's absolutely great, and certainly I got a great result. And with alongside the acupuncture, with sorting out the sort of ergonomic problems that I was having with my mouse, we had a great result. But really, I wanted to share this story with you guys and with Sam, just to show you how it is in our acupuncture clinic with our sort of 3rd year students, diagnosing, treating, obviously having some supervision, making sure that you're on the right track, but finally kind of getting to, confident point. And Sam, you're coming towards the end of your 3rd year year, your final year. We've been talking a little bit about your plans for practice. Maybe you could share that with people.
Right, so plan for practice would be to work in a community clinic for a few months, not too long, but just to hone all the skills and put it into practice with immediate effect. And then in the new year, set up privately with a colleague here at college, here in York, and go from there really.
That's absolutely fantastic. And if anybody was thinking about studying acupuncture at the NCA, obviously it's a journey. There's no kind of smoothing over that. But, what would you say to them?
I'd say if you're on the fence, just go for it. The college is really supportive with offering you extra support that you might need, especially if you're going through any kind of difficult moments in your life during the course. And I'd say definitely just dive in, come to the open day at least, and get a feeling for the atmosphere, and decide from there where you want to go.
And would do you feel really happy with your journey and becoming an acupuncturist now?
Yeah, for sure. I'm very happy that I came here, and I've made some really great friends and met some fantastic colleagues, and people with such a breadth of knowledge. It's quite astounding, really. Lara included when it comes to research, and it's going to definitely be a period of my life I'm going to look back on with many fond memories.
Well, I mean, as you're here in York, I'm going to be really excited to follow your career, as I do actually with the vast majority of our graduates too.
No pressure.
No pressure. Yeah, well, congratulations, Sam, for coming towards the end of your training.
Thank you.
And we're really looking forward to, communicating with you as a graduate.
Thank you, that'd be great.